Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, PeaceLoveMusic, with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our good friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. We have an amazing show for you today. We have Shaf from Oviato Wallet coming on to chat with us and show us all about his new product, which introduces passkey security to Bitcoin wallets, crypto wallets. I'm really excited to talk to him about that. Lots of news going on in the space, both Bitcoin and stacks. We'll have the homies on. We have Find2Earn at 9:30, as always, with Xenitron and the crew. Lots of games for you. And then we have a special appearance by Rubes from the Leo crew with Reese and Melanie, aka Good Kitty, going to talk about the Leo Arts program with the Leo Art passes that went around by Reese a few months back. Really interested in see what's developing on that. So we have a great show for you. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We're providing news and information, sometimes some education, hopefully some entertainment, never financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not qualified to give financial advice. I give you the information for which you can do your own research, make your own decisions based on your own risk tolerance. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, Bitcoin coming in as a little bit before broadcast at 108,863. Stacks coming in at 65.32 cents. Coming in at number 69 by market cap on CoinMarketCap. And the Fear and Greed Index is coming in at 52. Still in that neutral range, a little bit down. Market seems to be stabilizing. maybe getting ready for the next leg up. Who knows? Again, not financial advice. Top 3 gainers in coin market cap the last 24 hours are Celestia, SPX, and Bonk token. Stack STX earn BTC. SBTC is programmable Bitcoin for deploying into DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards, and a very robust Bitcoin-centric DeFi ecosystem. Check out Stacks is where it's at. Tell your friends. In the Stacks DeFi world, Hermetica is offering 7% yield on USDH. That's right, you can get 7% yield on a dollar stablecoin backed by Bitcoin over at Hermetica.fi. They have over $5 million total value locked on the platform. At Bitflow, you can DCA into Bitcoin, Stacks, Runes, and more effortlessly at bitflow.finance. And now you can drop off all your favorite meme token pets at the Bitflow barn and earn yield in the pools over at bitflow.finance. Velar's Perp Dex is live. Now you can engage in perp trading, longing and shorting STX and SBTC over at Velar. You can also pair your favorite tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade tokens on Velar over at Velar.com. Protocol is a Bitcoin native DeFi project. Protocol enabling cross-chain swaps, bridging, and payments on BTC. It connects Bitcoin to 20 plus chains. Zest is offering 4% on SBTC this morning. That's right, you can earn up to 4%, over 4% on your Bitcoin on Stacks over at Zest Protocol. You can also earn 9.96% on your STX. That is liquid stake Stacks you get at Stacking DAO. And the highest yield on Zest today is 92% on AUSD. If you got any AUSD hanging around, you should deposit it. Not financial advice, but I'd consider taking some of that yield while I can. Over at Stacking DAO, you can earn 9.94% on your STX with STX. That's a liquid stacked token you receive that you can deploy further into other DeFi. 10.58% native BTC yield or 9.65% with yield in SBTC. And the top 3 Stacks token gainers on stxtools.io are Velar, Dog, and Hoax token, which I'm not familiar with. I have to do some research on that. stxtools.io is a great place to do your own research if you are interested in learning more and investing in tokens on Stacks. What is happening in the Stacks ecosystem today? I had the schedule up and I took it down. Over at DeOrganized.media, you can find out what's going on. We have, as always, the Whatever Morning Space starts at 8 a.m. We just ended that. I had Binta. Binta had some technical difficulties, but she did persevere and made it. So I got to hear her smiley voice this morning again. GP talking about blowing stuff up with dynamite or something. It was really interesting. You know, America has some hardcore celebrations for our freedoms. As always, Monday through Friday, we do this show 8:30 to 9:30. We bring the news and our guests and our conversation. 9:30, we play our Find2Earn rounds at 10:30 a.m. today, I believe. Alex Miller is having his Hero and Stacks community call. And then at 5:30 p.m., all things crypto with Dave, Cool, Nat, Landy, and the gang. And then at 7 p.m. is the DeOrganized nightly show with GP and Friends. It's a great vibe. Check them out. And I'm just going to double check the events calendar for Stacks over at stacks.co. See if there's anything else going on this week. Nope, just the same stuff we have on our calendar. So we got you covered. If you do have a regular event or a show or series or space and you want to get us out to our community, head over to DeOrganized.media, set up a simple account with a wallet connection, just your regular Stacks wallet connection. There's no fee transfer involved, and we'll get you set up and amplify on the day of your show to our audience, let them know you have it going on. In the news, Veer Shatal, a 19-year-old from Connecticut, has pleaded guilty to his involvement in a massive $245 million crypto theft scheme. Shatal and accomplices. Sorry, these letters are too small and I'm old. Shatal and accomplices use SIM swapping and impersonation tactics posing as Yahoo and Google reps to gain access to victims' accounts. His plea deal includes cooperation with authorities. 7 arrests have been made so far, with more charges expected. This case highlights ongoing security threats and increasing sophistication of organized crypto crime syndicates. Elon Musk has hinted at forming a new America party that would accept Bitcoin donations. Speaking during a late night X Space, he criticized fiat money as hopeless and suggests that crypto could be a core part of campaign finance for his proposed political movement. This statement has reignited debate about crypto's role in the U.S., political fundraising, and the challenges regulators face in monitoring digital asset contributions. Binance has announced a special promotion offering the first-time P2P users in parts of South Asia up to 7 cents below market discounts for USD 7% discount on USDT purchases. The move comes on Binance as Binance tries to grow its peer-to-peer business amid tight scrutiny from regulators worldwide. The company says the incentive is aimed at increasing crypto access in emerging markets with high demand for stablecoins and dollar exposure. GL Reese's hair too. All right, that's great. Metaplanet, Japanese public company Metaplanet, has added 2,205 more Bitcoin to its balance sheet, spending roughly $238 million at an average price near $108,000 per BTC. The firm is rapidly climbing the ranks among the world's top public Bitcoin holders, positioning itself alongside MicroStrategy in adopting Bitcoin as a core treasury reserve asset. We watched this in real time. They started accumulating right around the time we started this show, and it was like, oh wow, that's interesting. I wonder how they'll make out. And they're just a juggernaut now. It's crazy to see how Metaplanet has transformed with this taking on this treasury strategy from like strategy. JP Morgan has cut its stablecoin market forecast nearly in half, now projecting the total market cap to hit $500 billion by 2028. That's for stablecoins, down from earlier $1 trillion estimates. The bank cites tighter regulation, slowed retail demand, and less speculative fervor as key reasons. Analysts say more conservative predictions signal that banks expect more clarity but slower growth in crypto's dollar equivalent corner. For the week ending July 4th, 2025, U.S. Bitcoin spot ETF saw a net inflow of $769 million last week. BlackRock's IBIT led with $336 million, followed by Fidelity's FBTC with $248 million, and ARK B with $160 million. Ethereum spot ETFs had a total net inflow of $219 million over the same period. BlackRock's ETH drove this, bringing in 99.4, just under 100 million, with smaller contributions from others. Big flows in again into ETFs. That's week over week over week at this point. Stacks Foundation has launched the Use Stacks giveaway contest, a month-long campaign to highlight real-world ways to use STX and reward community participation. Running through July, the contest breaks down 9 practical STX use cases into daily tasks, from securing a BTC name with tipping creators, playing on-chain games, and using DeFi tools. Each day, new challenges drop with STX prizes for reposts, comments, and on-chain activity. The goal is to showcase the Stacks ecosystem's utility beyond holding STX, while giving participants a fun incentive to explore the tools and apps builders have created. Prizes range from 50 STX to 350 STX per task. Details, entry instructions, and daily updates are available on stacks.org at /use-stacks-contest. Check them out. Also, in those SIP votes, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know, you need to head over to stx.eco if you are a Stacks holder and vote on SIP 31. Whether you're voting yes or voting no, doesn't matter to me, although I voted yes with all of my wallets, I think. And we are interested in making sure that SIP 31 does pass, but we also want people that are opposed to go vote. The 80,000 minimum threshold quorum for 80 million stacked stacks quorum vote has been reached. So that is in play. The vote is active and live. I think it's going for another roughly week at this point. You say have a week, but don't wait. Don't wait, especially if you are opposed. Make your voice known, however you can. Very important. But head over to stacks.eco and get your vote in. Also, if you have not yet, go over to the Stacks DeFi season promotion on Zeely. You can participate in all sorts of daily quests on Zeely to earn points for Stacks and supporting Stacks ecosystem projects and protocols. There's 50,000 Stacks in prizes to be distributed from this campaign. So head over to Zeely and participate. Also, if you're into that sort of thing, looking to participate and get rewards, Zero Authority is where you need to go. They are offering 8 active bounties with prizes in or bounties paid in STX, RU, and USDH. Head over to zeroauthoritydao.com now to check them out. Huge fan of the Zero Authority group. Chad's in the space. Lots going on there. Also, huge shout out to BoostX, another major player in helping us engage and expand the creator economy by interacting with Stacks and Stacks tokens and NFTs through social media like X, and now on Discord as well. Really excited about more to come. Also, huge shout out to Rosar with his Charisma platform and what he's building out over there, and Rafa's Fact.fun, BNS.1, and Boom Wallet Dan's working on, as well as Skullcoin, and really looking forward to the next phase coming out of there with the seed phrase treasure hunt coming. And of course, they help facilitate and run our Find2Earn daily games as well. Big fan of Xenitron and Skullcoin. That is the news, my friends. Real quick, before I bring on our guest, I just want to give a quick shout out to our amazing sponsors. We are very blessed to have some great projects in the Stacks ecosystem providing amazing DeFi opportunities. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to stackingdao.com and jump on in. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And over at Bitflow, well, they are the top DEX on Stacks because they let you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more all in one place by aggregating the best prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Valar. Recently, Bitflow rolled out flex pools, launching with STX pools to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity over at bitflow.finance. And that, my friends, is the news. Let's bring on I almost forgot. Guys, friends, if you like what we're doing, you like the show, share out the live stream. It helps us grow, helps us reach a bigger audience. And, we know you're all a bunch of Chads. Chads, share out the live stream. Shout out Target. What's up, brother? Shout out STX AI. Good morning. What's up, Oben? Freddie, what's up? What's up, Freddie? What is up, Rex? And Blocks in the house. If you guys haven't, go check out Fact Fun and the B token. Blocks. Some interesting stuff going on there. What's up, GP? No Vogue today?
What was that?
No Vogue. No. How you doing today, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Had a really good weekend.
All your fingers.
Oh yeah, dude. You gotta, and then you gotta.
No, you didn't blow any off with that dynamite you were playing with?
No, yeah, I got all 10 digits. Still got all 10 digits. Yeah, man. I had a crazy experience. I've been buying the same fireworks from the same dude since I was 14. He probably wasn't supposed to be selling me fireworks at 14, but he was. And I'm gonna leave him unnamed. but he had the no box. He busted out the no box for me this year, and he gave me some Chinese fireworks. And may I say, it's like a quarter stick of dynamite. It's like literally what it is. Like crazy fireworks this year, and had a great time blowing off some steam.
Nice. Yeah, and that was needed, right? We need to have those times where we can blow off some steam. I want to bring on, this is our featured guest for the day. We've got Shaf in the house. I met Shaf at I don't know if GPU, if you were with us at, I think it was at Inscribing. Did we meet at Inscribing? We were at Vegas. I know I met you at Vegas. It was a blur though. How are you today, man?
GM, hey. Nice to meet you guys again. Yeah, I think that was in Inscribing Vegas, right?
Yeah, I think it was at Inscribing. We were covering a lot of ground there, so I don't remember exactly which event. I think it was Inscribing. I bumped into you. We met, we chatted a little bit then about your project. Teflon got us in there, so he was helping us out. Yeah, it was a great time. And so Shaf is working on a project called Oviato. It's a wallet application. And well, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, dude, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Why don't I, before we get into that, let me, instead of leaving Reese in the wings here, let's bring Reese on. Good morning, Reese. How you doing today, brother? Looking sharp.
I'm doing absolutely excellent.
Nice.
Looking excellent.
So Shaf is gonna is it pronounced Shafu or Shifu?
Oh, it's still, the easiest thing is just Shaf.
Just Shaf. Just
Yeah.
don't bother.
People call me Shaf.
You're not close.
It's
No,
easy to remember. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Tell us about Oviato, please.
Yes. Oviato is actually wallet infra as a service, and our main thing is we are passkey native. So means our wallet technology that we provide for other people to build on top of is built on passkey. So which means that it comes with all the securities that exist in passkey. Like there is no password to steal, there is none of that. And what we built is we built this infra that uses self-custody. Basically, the users are still holding the custody of their wallets, and we use passkeys to create these wallets. So in a nutshell, that's it. And we actually started as ordinal tools. Like there's ordinals. Yeah, I remember you guys, I think some of you guys already know. We started off as an ordinals creator tool and studio and launchpad, and we've been playing around with passkey technology for quite some time. And once we got into the BFI accelerator by Drapers, we got this opportunity to really just think like, what is the bigger problem that we can try and solve? And also right around that time, the passkey technology has evolved so much now that it is at a place that we can actually build something like crypto wallets, namely Bitcoin wallets on top of it. Yeah.
It's very interesting. So I don't have is it replacing your seed phrase, or is it encoding the seed phrase into the passkey?
So what we do is basically how a passkey works is there's a public key and a private key, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the public key is what we do is we actually store the public key in DNS, that is Nostra supported DNS service. So what you do is you basically get an ID, like for example, shaf.ovi.id, that is like my username, right? I can actually give it to someone else and they can send funds using that ID to my wallet. And then the private key, what we do is we actually don't store the key on any of our services. It's the whole idea is the key is generated every time the user wants to perform an action, and there is no seed phrase. The seed phrase is optional for the user if they want to generate it, but by default there is no seed phrase even. So
it's just the private key, which
is and the private key is
just a way to draw your private key out.
Yes,
it's not actually your key.
Yeah. So the whole idea is that we, the experience that we want to unlock is like, imagine using Apple Pay. Like when you're paying with Apple Pay, you're just scanning your Face ID, right? and once you scan your Face ID, the payment goes through. So we actually enabling this same style of technology for a lot of other people who actually want to build on top of it. And interestingly, we started as like, okay, what can we do with this passkey technology that we're building? And we were like, let's see if we can build a wallet that doesn't require any installation, and also it doesn't require any installation, and you can sign up in under 5 seconds. I can show you guys a demo later. And the whole thing is we actually took this demo with us to Vegas, and we showed it around to a bunch of people, and a lot of people asking, wait, this is so cool, how can I use this on my product? It's not like I want to use this wallet, because a lot of people we met there are, of course, developers who are also building something, right? And we realized that there is an opportunity for us to make this available for a much bigger audience. So yeah, this is why wallet infra as a service. Yeah.
So when I use passkeys, like people will be familiar with passkeys now, because like, especially if you get a new device or something, it tries to, when you're trying to transfer your stuff from one device to another, it'll actually prompt you to set up passkeys. You can set up passkeys with your Apple or Google, and they're connected to your email account as like an identifier, but also to a device that you've identified as yours as well. So like if I set up my passkey with my Oviato wallet on my phone and I lose my phone, how do I recover that?
So as long as you don't lose your Apple ID, you can recover it. But this is if you store your passkey with your Apple ID, right? Because passkey can be stored in many places. Like I could store my passkey inside a YubiKey. I could store my passkey in Ledger, the newer Ledger wallets. So if I do that, I would actually need that hardware device to log into my account. So the reason a lot of people store their passkeys and store passkeys in, for example, in case of Apple, the iCloud, I think the new app is called Passwords. And in case of Google Password Manager, is because you can access it from any of your other devices. Let's say I create a wallet, I log into my wallet from my Mac. I'm just using my Touch ID to access my passkey, and I can use my iPhone to do the same, right? So there is a convenience there, but if you want to secure it where you're removing your passkey and storing it in a hardware device, then you're going to need the hardware device to log into the wallet.
Yeah, so speaking on that point for like convenience, right? Like you feel like the first thing that I knew Oviato for was like making ordinals, right? Making it convenient to generate the metadata, set up the ordinals collection, create the traits with the rarities and stuff like that. So this really makes sense with what you guys are working on. Is that going to be integrated into the wallet as well?
Yes, actually, it's the whole thing is we moved all our ordinal tools to a different domain called ovi.fun, which is like a lot more in line with, like, it's basically we're going to have fun, right? And we're going to be integrating all our wallet features and SDKs into ovi.fun. So it's a way we can also demonstrate this is how you can actually use it, right? And yeah, exactly. So all the ordinal tools that you're used to, the studio, the large inscriber, and even the launchpad, everything is still accessible on obi.fun. Yeah. So we have so many creators who use that tool, so it'll be a massive disservice for us to basically discontinue that. So yeah, this is the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man. That was the first thing that Teflon put me on to Oviato, and like, hey, go check it out, and it quickly became like the tool that I was like, whenever I'm experimenting, kind of putting together a collection, trying to to figure out how things match up, how the trade should work, and it's a very clean tool. So I'm glad that you guys are keeping that. That is a good use case to show off the wallet as well.
Yeah, totally. Thanks. Yeah, I think like we got into ordinals literally like I believe it's like 10 days. We like I think the ordinals theory came out in a week, and then the following weekend, actually, Apo, my co-founder, called me and he said, "Oh, bro, there's this thing called ordinals, like kind of interesting. It's on layer 1 on Bitcoin. We should check it out." And like, oh, this is it. And by the time we were actually working on a NFT studio where people can create like Tamagotchi style NFTs that change. And we were like, oh, fuck this NFT shit. Sorry, I'm swearing on this live stream. So
No, that's all right. No, that's
okay. Yeah,
don't
we
worry.
should jump on this, right? And we got on it. We started just experimenting with inscribing tool, and then we even created a collection that is literally like around 100,000. I think it's like 110,000 inscription number or something like that, right? And it is ordinal that changes based on the time that you look at it. Like it has animation and everything built in it. This is pre-recursion. Yeah,
That's
it was.
crazy. Wow.
Yeah, and then
How did
we
you
ended up building.
recursion?
Sorry.
How did you do that without recursion?
Oh, just a lot of CSS JavaScript inside the SVG.
That's all. Yeah. Okay.
That was way back, and this is when people were like trading stuff on Excel sheets. And then, of course, like many months forward, we built all these tools, and we realized like, okay, let's see what else we can do. And let me just show you here, show you guys like just a short demo of how this works, right? I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are not gonna see my seed phrases.
If you share the tab,
No.
it won't show the pop-up. If you share your whole screen, it will. So
this is the whole screen, by the way, but I have many screens.
So do a new wallet.
All right. So let's actually. So this is a demo. This is the demo we created for people to play around. So the whole idea is that we're going to be releasing our mainnet SDK for developers to start using around mid-August. We are on track to release it, and of course we're going to be supporting Bitcoin L1. And as a developer, you can change a lot of things about how this experience is. So for example, this is the login screen of your own app. It's not Oviato login screen, right? You can customize this, you can customize the colors and all of this. And if you're on Bitcoin, you can also decide what are the features you want the wallet that you're integrating has. Like you can have like runes, ordinal support, and all of this, right? And of course, later on, the technology that we're building is chain agnostic. So later on, we're going to be opening up EVM, and which means like a ton of layer 2s, and also like a lot of cool other stuff like Solana and other stuff is going. Let's say I want to create a new wallet, right? We're going to call this wallet. Give me a cool name.
DeOrganized.
Guru.
DeOrganized test. Let's just
let's do that because I'm going to want a DeOrganized wallet actually. So
okay, that's why I'm not creating. Yeah. So you basically the only thing you're doing is just signing with passkey, and here we're explaining how does that work, right? Well, you guys can't see my screen.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now I realize I'm sharing just the window. I gotta share my whole screen.
Oh, okay. All right.
Entire screen. Okay, sorry. We are gonna start. Okay. So once you actually hit sign with passkey, you're gonna see this pop-up which explains the steps that you're going through, right? You're setting up a passkey and then you're signing with it. So once you start registration here, I'm scanning my Touch ID on my Mac, and it already created the passkey and wallet. And the second time I'm scanning my Touch ID, and this is it. I'm in, and my passkey is stored in my iCloud keychain, of course. And you can see here, this is the wallet. This is a Bitcoin wallet. You can send, there's also the JSON output here. You can send funds to this wallet. Is a testnet address, and you can receive funds and the whole thing.
Nice. So that
was
was
what,
super
5
fast.
seconds? Yeah.
That was very, very easy. And so
Now
as
imagine, yeah.
as long as somebody already has passkeys set up on their device or however they're going to use passkeys, then this is it. That's it. That was super, super easy.
They don't need to have even passkey set up. There's basically iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, everything already has like again that everything already has systems that can store passkeys, right? So you don't need to set up anything. It already comes by default.
But if they haven't ever used passkeys before,
It will just tell you that it will prompt you that this app wants to store a passkey, yes or no.
And that's it. And it'll just store it
That's
on
it.
the device.
Yeah, and then you decide where you want to store it. In my case, I stored in my iCloud keychain. So, and let me just show you how easy it is to log into an app, right? So here I'm logging into my wallet, my testnet wallet. So again, I just hit sign in because this is a username that is already taken. So the SDK knows that this is sign in action and you're done. You're basically signed in. And here you can see even I got some BTCs from a previous time when I was playing around with it. So now imagine you are enabling this experience on mobile apps that you're building or any web app, anything, your existing application, or even building a new app that uses Bitcoin wallets this easily. You don't have to worry about passwords and things like.
You don't have to worry about passwords. You don't have to worry about the seed phrases. You can get a seed phrase if you want.
Yes.
And store it. That way, if you lose access to your device, you have that as a backup restoration kind of thing.
So we will also be adding actually a lot of other functionalities, like you can actually, I mean, these are some of the stuff that is coming up in our SDK. You can create a backup device. Let's say you can actually store a backup key in a YubiKey, and that YubiKey can be stored somewhere. And if you ever lose access to your passkey for whatever reason, you can still get access to it, right? And just so that we are clear, Apple and Google does not have access to your seed phrase when you use passkey.
Right,
Yes.
right. You're not actually giving it to Apple or Google.
Yes, and the other thing is the seed phrase is something that user would go into settings inside, like wherever this wallet is integrated, whichever application the wallet is integrated in, and they have the option to generate the seed phrase. And when they want to generate it, they need to give permission, basically sign a message saying that they need to generate it with their passkey. So without their passkey, there's no way even the seed phrase can be generated. Yeah.
Which is, so this is a step forward in account abstraction that is really, really very, very interesting because it's unique. I haven't seen anyone else doing this at all, to be honest. So you're creating an SDK so other developers will be able to build this into their apps in some capacity as well. Use this technology to function their apps.
Yeah, exactly. And what we are offering is basically wallet infra as a service. So it'll be free to start with in terms of like if you want to download the SDK, sign up to an account, play around with it, sure. And once you build something, it's still free until to a certain tier. Then we would be charging again like something super minimal. So the whole idea is, as your product and as your business grows, we would be just growing with you rather than like you are paying upfront like a massive fee or anything. Yeah.
Very cool, man. Very, very interesting. I dig it. So what's it's in testnet now, and I know devs hate this question. when is it? What's your target for mainnet?
Oh, it's very soon actually. Mid-August is our target.
Really? Wow,
Yeah,
that is very.
yeah, we've been just non-stop cooking. Well, like it's a really small team. It's just 3 co-founders and our buddy Tef. So we've
Everybody,
been
buddy, Tef.
everybody's buddy Tef. Yeah, so we've been just non-stop cooking, and yeah, there is a lot more interesting stuff coming in terms of being able to embed these experiences in any web view. So imagine you're creating like a minting experience, and you could use, for example, Ovi.funds. Some of the tools that we provide, we'll be providing Ovi.fund to create those experiences and embed it in WordPress or a Wix website, and it has all the functionalities like Wallet Connect, minting, and all of that stuff. Yeah, so we're going to be creating a lot of we're going to be facilitating a lot of cool experiences. Yeah.
So people can go to oviato.com right now and
Yes.
try this out. The demo that you were just showing us, they can actually do this, play
Yes.
around with it right now today at oviato.com. I think it's actually /demo, but you can get to it right from the main page. You also can follow on X. Let me actually get it up here. I want to make sure it's Oviato. It's at Oviato HQ.
Yeah, somebody actually took the Oviato username.
Oh, somebody took the handle.
Yeah, somebody took that handle like many years ago. So we're like, yeah, HQ it is.
Here, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it here in the link to it in the group. This live chat right here for anybody to go check it out. Definitely follow Oviato. I mean, it's a must. These guys are ahead of the curve, like Jack likes to say.
Chain agnostic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge.
So it's going to be Bitcoin and everything else too.
Everything else, and we of course we will be staying close to Bitcoin first. So which means layer 1, and then some of the other stuff that we're looking at is like other interesting layer 2s and Lightning, because there are already clients and developers who want to build experiences like being able to be ready to pay with USDT on Lightning. These are some of the things that people want to do. And imagine you go to a coffee shop and you want to pay for your coffee with USDT, but on Lightning. But just like Apple ID.
USDT on Lightning.
Yeah, I mean USDT and USDC is coming to Lightning hopefully this year, and we're going to be very much ready for it. And there is a couple of other layer tools also that are interested in. So we're going to be exploring some of the layer tools also. Yeah.
When stacks? I know this is probably.
When stacks? Very good question. I think my question was why not stacks?
Let's go.
Why not
Dude.
stacks? Why
Great.
not stacks?
Great.
Yes.
That's a good answer. That's a great answer, because we obviously we're app agnostic on this show too. You know, we love everybody. We really think anyone building in the space, Bitcoin and beyond Bitcoin, within Bitcoin, we're supporters of everything here. You know, it's kind of the whole ethos of decentralization kind of revolves around there's going to be lots of solutions in the marketplace, and that's why there's a place for someone like you to come along and build an app like this and innovate something that's really, really novel and useful, because there's room for people in a decentralized space to build alongside each other and build different products. But we are also huge fans of the Stacks ecosystem, obviously too.
Yeah, I mean Stacks. I love Stacks. Funnily enough, how I actually how me and Apo and like when we started Oviato, it wasn't even called Oviato back then. It was called Ordlify. And yeah,
I remember that.
that was our original name, right? And before we even started Ordlify, I actually saw this thing called Stacks Accelerator, and Trevor was running it, right? And I reached out to Trevor because I've known Trevor like way back, and we got connected. And he was like, "Oh, what you guys are building on this NFT thing is pretty cool. Can you work on Stacks?" And we actually ended up building a proof of concept that works on Stacks, the dynamic NFT thing.
Ah,
But
very
then
interesting.
Casey decided to drop ordinals, and we were like, we dropped everything.
Well, and that I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's how everything evolves. But there's always, we're not like I think what you're building is very, very cool. I think that the Oviato, the concept here with the passkeys and the passkey wallet, and then how it's going to integrate with other apps and everything seems like very well planned out and designed. I'm very excited about it. And I think it's probably only a matter of time before Stacks integrates with stuff like that as well. Based on some of the, we got wormhole integration that just announced last week. So we're going to be on Sui and Solana and all of that stuff. So it's actually just a matter of time before we're going to integrate with you, even directly or indirectly anyway.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, we want to stay close to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the only chain. And it makes sense to support all the other surrounding things that are supporting Bitcoin. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But I'm really excited. I cannot wait. I'm definitely gonna, once you're on mainnet, I'm absolutely gonna try this out again. And we'd love to have you back.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. It's so my last pitch is this, right? If anybody is actually building an app and on Bitcoin and cares about onboarding people fast and also in a secure way, reach out to us. We are, of course, working already with a bunch of developers who are building their tools, and we want to make sure that we have a good batch of really good products that are going to be integrating our solution. Yeah.
That is a great point, because we need this kind of ease of use to onboard normie users.
Yes.
The average users can handle a passkey. They don't want to write down a 12 or 24 word seed phrase, and they don't understand. They don't understand it. They don't understand that the seed phrase is more important than your password, and that it's just hard. So as soon as you start having that conversation with somebody, you've lost a huge percentage.
Exactly. Finally, I can get my grandparents.
Right. You got an iPhone, you can do it. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
An app that directly comes to mind whenever thinking of ease of use is BoostX. BoostX being able to integrate the Oviato wallet would be really cool. I could see, being able to do space drops, airdrops to people in spaces, being able to boost people's. It's like SocialFi. You're able to use the Stacks blockchain directly from X and Discord. I could see some like a cross pollination with ease of use in mind.
Well, especially if I'm thinking about Larry Sip with the BTC addresses for Stacks transactions, and I wonder if that would make it easier to integrate too, if Stacks is just using Bitcoin addresses for Stacks transactions too.
There's just so much awesome building going on right now.
I think there is. I feel like there is some good opportunities here with Stacks also, and we'll definitely be looking at it because, again, we want to stay close to Bitcoin.
Yeah, well, and I want to get Stacks. I want to get Stacks users onto your wallet. Listen. It's all. We don't have to solve this problem today, but it's a good problem to have, because I think what you're building is really interesting, and it's going to change. So, I guess. Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see, right? We'll just
It's not long. It's a little over
a couple weeks,
a month.
Yeah. A couple weeks. That's awesome, man. I'm
Couple
really
weeks, yeah.
excited about it. I didn't realize you were this. I mean, the website looks great and it's super fast, very slick. But I did not expect you to tell me, oh yeah, we're launching this next month on mainnet. That's really
Yeah.
exciting.
Dude, nuts, because like I just saw this demo like in describing Vegas. Like, you know, that's like you guys are working at the speed of light, man. I love this. I love the way that you're like, hey man, here's some alpha for you, and now look how far you've come. And Vegas was literally a wink ago. It was not even, it was not very long ago, and now you're this much closer to launching your product, man. Congrats, guys.
Yeah.
I know that you and Tef, man, real deal killers in this space. So let's get it. Let's get some visibility on it, and I can't wait to go play with it. So HTTPS and all that good stuff, and then it's Oviato.com. Yeah, I'm going over there today.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's we've been basically working 24/7. We've been working 24/7 because we love doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Really great stuff. Michael, good morning. How are you today?
How's it going, guys?
Good. We're speaking with Shaf from Oviato.com and the Oviato wallet. They've actually created a novel approach to wallet activation that includes passkey security instead of using seed phrases for access. And seed phrases and passwords, you just have a passkey.
Is that what Alex Miller was petitioning his bank to include?
Yes, Alex Miller has been posting to get
So why don't we talk to
his
Alex
Chase or
today?
JPM, I can't remember. Every day he posts saying, you guys need to get us passkeys. That's right.
So you did it before Chase Manhattan Bank?
No, well, because banks have a lot of legacy shit that they need to worry about. They're
true.
adding passkeys, right? So there is, of course, a difference between, for example, when I log into my OKX or Binance, I have an option to enable passkey, so I can use passkey to log into my account. But what we are doing is, and the thing is, for example, in case of Binance account, the account still exists, the username and password still exist. But in our case, the whole wallet is actually built on top of passkey. Yeah.
So again, I'm coming late. I apologize. That's what she said. I have my phone.
I never heard a girl
Sorry,
apologize
myself.
for that, but go on.
Toronto is competitive. So I have my phone, and this is like a phone-driven interface for logging in. Is that correct?
Not really. It can work on basically anything. It can work on your Mac, work on your Vision Pro even. I kid you not. Like of
Whoa.
all the niche devices, we actually created, we of course tested and created wallets and logged in using Vision Pro because it has, I forgot the name of that thing, optical ID or something, which is, which has access to your passwords app, right? Yeah.
Can you use your Apple Watch?
No, Apple Watch actually does not have that kind of security.
It doesn't have it?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember the coolest thing I've ever seen is someone pay with their watch, like just tap their watch against the POS machine.
Yeah. Hopefully we will actually be able to reach there because what we want to enable is like enabling other people to build experiences as easy as Apple Pay, right? And Apple Pay using your wallet is just magic. Yeah.
So how is my Web3 experience different with OV8 than it is currently right now?
It's not different at all. Like you would, like when a developer integrates our wallet infra to their product, the only different thing is you'll be just using your Face ID or Touch ID, or if you use, for example, a hardware to store your passkey like YubiKey, you'll be using that to log into the account. That's all. Everything else is the same. You still have a Bitcoin wallet. You can transfer funds in and out. like runes, ordinals, just up to the developer to build any experiences that they want. Yeah.
Would this work with like a wallet like Rider?
That is a great question.
Well, you said it integrates with Ledger.
Yes. So actually, the way it works, even right now, the way it works with Ledger is the newer Ledger devices have this thing called, I'm trying to remember, I think it's called Secure Key. Yes,
I'm not sure.
Secure Key. So you can actually store your passkey in the Secure Key. So which means that you need that Ledger device to access the same account, right? And you could also store your passkey in anything, like for example, iCloud Keychain, Google Password Manager, and there are, at this point, there are literally like hundreds of devices.
Oh, it's like that little, it's like that
The
little device
YubiKey,
that you
yeah.
used to have in corporate to like get through
Yes.
doors or like open up your laptop. Yeah, so we give you like a 4-digit key. Got
So
it.
I wonder if it's just a matter of time before you hear from JPM Chase as to how they get access to your SDK so that they can build passkey functionality into their banking system, which is going to end up being on.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure. Why not? I mean, our DMs are always open. Just yeah. And again, I just want to repeat here, like, the passkey can be stored anywhere where you store your passwords. Like, for example, 1Password can also store your passkey, right? So I know that some of the people have asked, like, does it mean that Google and Apple has access to my seed phrase? No. Yeah, I actually, yeah, so try out the demo. I know you came late. It's just oviato.com/demo. You can actually see experience.
I'm gonna share my screen right
Yeah,
now just to show how technical this is.
how it works. And
So
it's using our SDK. Actually, we built this experience. Yeah, so
this is Alex Miller,
yes,
right? Whom we've had on the show,
Many,
right?
yeah,
SIP
several
31
times actually.
several times. SIP 31 is essentially just passed. So shout out to Alex.
It's
and
not
everyone
passed
else.
yet. Hero's going to be so pissed at you for saying that.
No, I say it to piss him off. So this is day 26, and I've been following this for the past 25 days. So why does he want passkey support so much? Would you say?
because
Why is he spending all the time asking Chase, which is not a small bank, right? Why is he spending so much of his time asking, pleading, begging, yearning for passkey support?
Because it's a good technology that more stuff should be built on.
so it's also a lot more secure, and it also is a lot easier. Like usually, historically, when it comes to easier things are less secure. But I think we have a winning thing here. Again, if you build something, if you build an experience on passkey, there is no password for somebody to steal. Like, you cannot, like, we get fished with so many things, right? Like, so a lot of these experiences that are being built, like everybody's supporting passkey just left, right, and center because it's a lot more secure. And recently, I think this is probably about 3 weeks back, Microsoft, I believe, forced all their enterprise clients to switch to passkey, from password to passkey. This is like millions and millions of users, right?
Because it's more secure.
Not
One,
more
Oh,
secure.
that's right.
more secure, but two, it's also very easy to use. So once people use it, they have it, it's there, and it's easier to use. And then if it's tied to a bank too, by the way, then it's also even more secure because your bank account is not anonymous, self-custodied, and all of that stuff. So it's even more reason for banks to use it because they can recover it or change it for you if they need to. So it's easy.
Yeah, well, banks are full custody, right?
Right.
Banks own all our banks, but again, like I mean, luckily, the bank that I use has passkeys. It's just so much easier instead of typing the passwords.
We are. Shaf, I could talk to you all day, man. I really think this is awesome. Hero is saying, Hero just commented, passkey is using cryptography to secure it, right? So could quantum break passkey? If yes, what's the mitigation method the big players are doing? So Hero's biggest concern is I can't get too far into the weeds on this because we got to start the next segment. But is there any issue with quantum threats with this? Does passkey help solve the problem of quantum threat? I don't think it does, actually, based on what I understand is the problem of quantum, but it's not addressing that issue as far as I understand. But I'd love to hear.
I think Hero's trying to slay a dragon from 2045.
No, I think
it's a valid issue. Actually, we do need to take this.
Yeah, I agree. It is a valid issue, and of course, passkeys use as a private key and a public key, right? Which is exactly how passkeys work. And we should be able to upgrade when quantum computing comes. Like, it'll be a fairly easy thing for us to upgrade to the next version, which is basically passkey is just driven by the FIDO. I mean, passkey is a nice packaging around this thing that has been around for quite some time, but now it's actually come to a point where a lot more functionalities, like what we are doing basically, is possible with passkeys, right? So to answer your question about quantum computing, if we were to break all encryption, I think losing access to your wallet or someone accessing your wallet would be the least of your concerns.
Right.
Yeah, making sure you have enough ammunition is the first concern.
Yeah, well, everybody's wallet's going to be in the same boat if we don't get that problem.
I think again, like, of course, like, for example, Bitcoin, the whole Bitcoin chain is, again.
By the way, Hero, on Saturday morning, I made a response to your post on the Stacks forum about preparing for quantum resistance. So we should have more conversation about that. I do have to wrap this segment so I can get into the Find2Earn. The Game Master is here waiting patiently for Find2Earn rounds. Shaf, we play a game every day with Xenitron.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome to stay and play. I'm not telling you have to leave. I just got to transition to the next segment. And you're not.
Oh, sure thing. Yeah.
You're not. Don't feel like you have to. If you have stuff, you have to go. But it is fun. We'd love to have you hang out and play with us.
Okay. I mean, I would love to hang too. Like,
awesome.
What's there to win? How does this game work?
We do 5 rounds of there's more or less about $10 worth of meme tokens each round that are sponsored. We have sponsorships with RuCoin, Leocoin, Bitcoin Pepe, the only Pepe coin you need to know about. Fact Fun. I'm sorry, not Fact Fun. Flat Earth and STXAI, and then Skullcoin sponsors the jackpot round where we got 20 STX up for grabs. So there's 6 rounds. We'll go into the details on how to play in a moment, but basically we list a post on the Skullcoin page. It drops a link to Google Maps and an image from Google Street View. The link is where the starting location is. Players go to the link. The first person that finds the location where the treasure is hidden, which is at the Street View image, they post that on the round. They win the round for the prize for that round, and we distribute all of the prizes via BoostX right on X, so you can drop the stat. You can facilitate Stacks transactions on X via an app called BoostX that we support here. Let me real quick put a quick word from our sponsors, and I'll be back. We'll be back to do Find2Earn momentarily, guys. Find2Earn hunters, make sure you share out the live stream. It's very important. We'll be right back. and a word from BitFlow. It is time. The Game Master has arrived in his true form. How are you today, sir?
GM mortals, as eternal as ever. Let the hunt begin.
Sir, we have a new player today. Shaf is going to play with us. Can we add him to the whitelist round for new players?
Sure. What's username?
It's at... Is it Shafiu? Shafiu, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So it's at, on X, it's at Shafiu. We do have 5 rounds, as mentioned, sponsored by our amazing meme coin communities, RuCoin, LeoCoin, Bitcoin, Pepe, Flat Earth, and STXAI. And jackpot round sponsored by Skullcoin. Michael, are you here for the games today? You want to share? It's been a while. Michael usually does a demonstration to show on screen when he plays.
Here we go. That's the song from my browser. Okay, hold on. Here we go. All right. What do they got to do first, Peace?
First, they have to share out the live stream. So you like and repost the live stream.
Okay, everyone get ready. Can you drop the Shiflet username to DM because we have a lot of...
Yes, here you go. Is that correct, Chef?
Sorry, I actually couldn't get what the Game Master did.
In the private chat, did you see in the private chat? I just put the @ to make sure that.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
That's
yes.
correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Let's go. So first, you share out the live stream, and then you're heading over to the Skullcoin BTC page on X. You start with a whitelist round for new players, giving everyone an opportunity to learn how to play. And once we hear the countdown, we will refresh the page, and the games will be live.
Yeah, so the game is very simple. You just click the link and get the virus. No, I mean like you go to the link and just move forward. You can use your keyboard. Just we explore the planet. Let's go.
All right. Are you ready for the first round, sir?
Yeah, just calm down.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go.
Let the hunt begin. Okay. You have to find the red car and the red tractor.
All right. So, first round is sponsored by RuCoin. You're looking for the red car and the red tractor. The kangaroo will not be in the image on Google Street View, but the vehicles will be.
As a kangaroo dancing. All right. So, what do they have to do to play?
Show us, Michael.
What's the most important step of them all?
Must like and repost the game round, or if they are the first one to win, the Game Master will take their prize and give it to the person that came in second but followed the directions. So you got to share out the live stream. You got to like and repost the game rounds.
Yeah, you have just to go forward, everyone, like move forward and you'll find.
And you have to follow at Oviato HQ.
Okay.
Great game round is
I
live.
believe we have already people who found
Ah,
who was in our whitelist. 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
Congratulations. Well done, hunters. That was a quick whitelist round.
Okay, we had in whitelist Dardut, he was the first. Congrats.
Darth is on the whitelist.
Yeah, we have
Congratulations, Darth.
we have mixed whitelist. Okay.
ooh, mixed whitelist.
Okay, we have 5 more games. Get ready. These games will be a little bit harder.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Guys, get back. Comment in the live chat. Let us know you are back.
So, everyone, we just reminded this is fair competition. This game is resistant to AI. The pictures can be different. It can be Ghibli images. You have to decode the picture and find the location. The first person who finds location wins the prize. You have to repost and like the stream and the game. The game becoming bigger every day. We have new followers, and the bigger game will be, the bigger prizes will be. Let's go.
Hold on, where was this level?
What do you mean? Where was this round?
Yeah,
First round?
damn, son. There's some mean streets.
Michael, you are too far. You missed this, and it's very
Yeah,
big.
but
Like
look what I
this.
found.
Syria? No, Turkey.
Turkey?
It looks like it's Turkey near the border, near the Syrian border.
Looks like Eastern Promises.
Guys, I gotta drop.
Vigo
I
Mortensen.
gotta run for. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and
Hey,
have high 55, man.
Have
I
a
love
great meeting, GP.
Later, guys.
Later.
Okay, let's go. The
All
next
right, here we
round.
go.
We are ready. This open game for everyone, so everyone can play. Because the previous game is limited by the 50 people. We used like by username, and we tag them into their X account, so nobody can leave the comment. Only these 50 people. And we using timestamps of X to define the winner, because the first person who dropped correct coordinates is the winner. Okay, let's go. We are ready.
All right.
We'll
Michael,
launch new game. I
Michael
will
give me the.
count down.
Oh, Zenny, we got a Game Master countdown. Let's go.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is launching. You have to find just the white clothes.
This is the Leo round, and also reminding everybody we do have Leo special appearance from Rubes to talk about the Leo art project after Find2Earn round games are over. Really excited about that. Huge fan of the Leo community. Great project in our space.
Let's go one by one, easy rounds. Just be the first and little bit lucky.
What is this, an Italian uncle's house? Look at all the vests.
Hey,
There's a lot of white beaters.
It's a white collar. Let's go.
What kind of bad man lives here?
my favorite local restaurant, by the way,
He beats his wife.
it's a former speakeasy in my area. It was actually a speakeasy at one time, and the door on the door, it specifically forbids muscle shirts.
Oh my god. That looks. Where is this? This looks like Jersey Shore. Look at those. That's a committed wife. This is sorry. We're supposed to be looking. Okay.
Well, the thing is that he's got enough shirts for every day.
Yeah.
A couple.
Yeah.
7 shirts for 7 days of the week.
You see that? Right? That's also the brown uncle special. Right?
Yeah, 7 shirts.
You know? Comes with a free pair of khakis and
They
brown
are-
belt.
Yeah, I think people used to wear this in Maldives like long time ago. But I mean,
It's-
like back at home, right? I remember like
It's so funny
when I was a
because
kid, people used to wear this, but not anymore.
it's
When
funny,
it's-
like in the 80s, they used to wear this under dress shirts. So you'd see you doing it in a dress shirt and just see this print of a vest.
It's like sweat.
I still wear those if it's hot out. We call those that style of shirt wife beaters. So I wear a wife beater when I'm dressing out in a dress shirt.
That's what they're colloquially called. Now the men beat the women, so.
The other way around.
Yeah. He also has t-shirts to wear over the, right? And there's like little, what do you think that is? A cookie?
Okay, we have a winner, and it's crystal clear. Crystal clear.btc. Congrats. Let's go.
Let's go. Congratulations, Crystal.
By the way, a lot of people just found a lot of white clothes. I don't know why. What the madness in this city. Let's go.
I love a feisty game master.
Oh, I like 2 dress shirts, It's basically, I think Tony Soprano lives here.
Yeah, the dress shirts are the ones for going out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for formal. This is nighttime Bitcoin Vegas type wear.
Okay, everyone get back. Who wanna count down?
I wish Mel was there.
You want to count down?
Michael, let's go.
All right. Allons-y. Let's go, everyone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's go. The game is launching.
Guys, Orange is in the
700.
comments. Orange is in the comments. He might be playing.
Tax AI game. Let's go. You have to find graphics. Game.
All right, STX AI. Guys, also, again, I want to shout out Zero Authority DAO and their amazing bounties program. There is still, I believe, an active bounty with 1,000 STX up for grabs from STX AI. So make sure you go check out over there. They're looking for some new content, logo design and stuff. So some opportunity to earn some stacks over at Zero Authority. Tons of bounties over there right now. And make sure you like and repost the game round. I'm actually going to play this one.
Yeah.
I would like a little more XAI.
Get a chance. All right. So what do we have? Orange roof. 1 floor, it looks like.
Is that graffiti all there? Like they got the agent there? How did they do that? Obviously the STX AI isn't going to be there, but everything else.
Putting agents on walls now?
Agent.
All right.
We can find anything.
Oh, this is a nice place. Oh wow, that's an interesting design. You ever see that? How does that work? Is that purely for
there used to be stairs there.
Yeah, looks like an escalator.
It's a stairs to climb over the game.
Yeah, right. or it helps you get into this little guy. Maybe jump into the basket. Interesting.
There's definitely. Oh, I found it.
I get too distracted. That's my problem. Hold on. Everyone has these racing stripes? That's just a thing on this
I was first.
Hold on. Who else?
The first, we have a winner. The first was the great one.stx. The second, only one MS.
Only one M. I see only one MS first.
I like this street. It has cool.
Because like the great one is spam filter maybe for you.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it might be coming in as spam.
Yeah, we have notification. We have the feed of the timestamp. So
I don't know why I wasn't there before.
Hey, you can go
maybe it's alt of orange. I'm just kidding. Okay.
You never
can get back.
Get back. Oh, Melanie is here.
What?
Oh, did I not get her on? Here we are.
Hello.
Good morning, Melanie.
Hello.
Boys, how are you all?
Hey Mel, check out these gates.
hold on. Before you do that, make sure you got the right mic because you sound a little distant.
Thank you. Where have you been, Michael?
Yeah, where have you been?
That sounds loud and clear and booming into your ear holes.
Now better. Better now, but it was off for a minute. Mike,
How
she
about
wants to know.
now?
That's even better.
What about now? Yeah.
How about
go.
now? I'm gonna sing
Yeah.
everything
Strong
today.
Soul Brothers.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna
Are we
sing
still-
it all.
Are we waiting for
I'm
the next
old.
round?
I need
Okay,
to
Aw.
let's go.
I feel like he's crying.
Are you ready for the next game, chat?
Yes.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
in this
And now
one.
Melanie's here, so we can have an Afrikaans countdown.
There we go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go,
How
man.
about Afrikaans in a southern accent?
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
Okay. Ian. No, that's not. That just sounds.
I like it though. No, go with it. It was good.
We'll just go normal Afrikaans because I don't think you can do much with the old Afrikaans language. Okay, I'll try and do it cooler. Ian. Twee. I'm going the other way around. Shit face. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on,
Come on!
Let's go. The game is launching. The game is on. The flat earth, you have to find this exact place in park. You have
Let's
4
go.
parks around. Easy game. Just be first who drop the first yellow pegman.
All right. So we're looking for this building with the little circle in front there.
And the lady.
We haven't met.
Oh, Melanie and Shaf. Shaf
Hey,
is the
hey,
founder
Melanie.
of Oviato Wallet. It's actually a really, really cool project. They're going to be going on mainnet in about a month. And basically, the wallet is built upon using passkeys instead of passwords and seed phrases. You can use a seed phrase, but you do not have to. But it's an account abstraction play that makes things a lot more easy and functional to onboard. And they're going to have an SDK where people can incorporate it into the apps that they're building. It's going to be chain agnostic, so it'll be accessible on Bitcoin and then other chains like Solana, any EVM chain, and Sui and all of that stuff. And of course, Stacks is on the roadmap as well.
Wow, amazing. Congratulations. And when did you say that's launching?
We actually releasing the SDK with mainnet in about a month's time. Next month, August.
Wow.
Very
Cool. Well, really awesome to meet you. And I hope we get to see more of you.
You said you're
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
releasing.
Looking forward to actually hanging out with you guys more.
You said you're releasing an SDK.
Yeah.
What is TypeScript for the developers in the room? How would you describe how one would use it?
It's going to be very similar to other wallet infra as a service
Mhm.
SDKs like Privy.
Okay.
So you can use. We're going to be releasing, of course, the JavaScript one
Yes.
first, and then followed by other SDKs if you want to build a native experience on mobile and stuff like that. Yeah. So, I'm still trying to find
Me
this
too.
location. I'm just lost.
This
Where
is,
have you been, Michael?
Let's see.
Michael's ignoring me.
Again.
Can you hear me?
and he doesn't want to answer you.
No, he's a secret agent, and he's been on a mission. And if he tells us that he's been to, where could he have gone?
Okay, mortals. We have winner. It's
Doesn't
a
wanna
dark
talk to me.
dude again,
Hey.
and the second was Winnie Weezy.
Congratulations to
I'm not
our
so sure about
Let's go. The next game will be easier and the last game will be harder because it is jackpot. Everyone get back. We'll play the Pepe
Ooh,
game.
just dude, get another one. Let's go.
And before the jackpot game, we explain the new rules. This week we will try the new format. Let's go.
What do you think is happening in this conversation?
The guy on the left sitting down. I'm assuming it's a guy, maybe not.
No, I think it's a lady because look at the scarf.
She's saying we're not supposed to be directly talking to each other.
This is what 40
He's
years
saying,
of friendship-
Michael, where have you been? And he's saying
He's
nothing.
like just completely avoiding.
Yeah, that's what's happening. He's
I'm
saying,
here.
Michael, where have you been? Michael's not talking to me for some
Hey,
reason.
can you hear me? Mel, can you hear me?
No, yes.
Oh, okay, there we go. Hey,
Yeah, we can do it.
what's going on?
I don't know.
Okay, let's play the Pepe game. This
Yeah.
is not so hard
We were
game.
talking about Marco and his wife.
Easy game. Everyone get back. I will count down.
All right, let's go.
Get
This is
back
my
to the
favorite
organized show and Skullcoin account. Let's go. We started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You have
Let's
to find
go.
this track. It's a Ghibli image. You have to understand the picture and find the exact track.
All right, we're looking for this. Right now, I'm still kind of fixated on this, though. I told you I don't want an omelet. I don't like it. No.
But you like omelette every day.
This is the 7th day we've come here. There's a reason why the chairs are empty. And you want what? No, I want my, what do they call it? A brunch? What do they have at brunch? Eggs Benedict. This is what she's looking for. But check out the olive oil. Oh, they're done eating.
He's saying, let's go. And she's saying, I want another beer.
Yes, he's like, come on.
He
let's
wants
go.
another ouzo with her coffee.
Yes, the ouzo.
She's had a couple and now she's like, dude, I don't know if I can even stand up. So rather let's just stay and drink.
Look, I can't sit in the sun for very long. You know how it works up my alopecia. You know I start peeling after 5 minutes. Well, I like the sun, Leo. Sorry.
Do it? Yeah. Oh my God. That's
Let's go
hilarious.
back to the game. Looking for terracotta roofs. They're all terracotta. Thought it was going to be easier. Okay.
Hey, Reese.
Present.
What's up, Reese?
Great.
Hey guys, sorry, I just put the camera off while I'm organizing some thingies.
No worries, man.
Reese, what do you think's happening in this picture right now? What do you think the dialogue is?
I think they're trying to act normal while
Mhm.
they know there's a Google car watching them.
Now, what is
So they're probably
What is she
doing like
looking
those sex conversations, like, oh,
Well, she's looking at the dude and he's saying, I'm leaving. I am
Yeah.
sick and tired of you trying to flirt
Okay,
with guys while we're
okay.
out to lunch.
And then you have this guy, the old lover,
Yeah.
right? See?
That's
Okay,
the old
Michael.
boyfriend. And
Oh,
now
sorry.
he's had enough
For
and
the
he's-
last game, I have for you another guy.
He's trying to launch another game.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, we have a winner. It's Nixie. We have a lot of players, about like 10 players who found the location. First was a Nixie.btc.
Secret agents in the background.
We're back to this photo. I think I think what happened is the husband actually went to restroom, and when
Uh-huh.
he came out, the other dude on the right was with her, and he got caught and is like, yeah, he's trying to run away.
He's making a quick escape.
Voila la ménage à trois.
Yes.
Au revoir.
Interesting.
Now he's like, and that's the
We're
private
done.
detective that he hired because he had a hunch that she was-
cheaters.
Maybe
Yes.
he just came back and he realized his plate was taken away, but he hadn't been finished. with
Right.
his food
I
yet.
didn't finish my tiramisu.
Oh my God, that's the worst.
Ah. But
gotta
she got
get-
something savory. Look at that. That's a savory little dish, right?
Could be a dipping sauce for a
Yes.
what's that Mexican deliciousness?
Pico de gallo.
It could be some chicken and mayo. Shout out to Bry360, aka 300.
Could be.
Or maybe she read something in the paper about him and now can't even look at him.
Oh, that she does look like she's pissed,
I
right?
think her mouth looks wide
Yeah.
open, like she's in the middle of yelling at him.
I mean, her mind's
Or he
wide
could
open.
have bought her that scarf that while he could have nipped to the shop, bought her that scarf, and she could be horrified because she's saying, you know, pink is my worst color.
The thing is, if she
Can't
didn't
you
have
see
such
I
a
like blue?
if she didn't have such a wide open mouth, we wouldn't be having this problem. Look at this guy. He knows.
And who's the guy hiding behind the tree in the doorway? There's a lot of weird. There's somebody in the doorway
Yeah.
there also.
There's a whole
The other
story.
photographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice
Definitely another agent.
You see the foot, how it's tilted upwards?
Yeah.
That's a sign of relaxation. Or is it?
Okay. Everyone. So
All right,
we wanna
let's pay
explain,
attention.
That's a
we wanna
beautiful
tell
shot,
you the
right?
new rules that we will try this week with PeaceLoveMusic. We will try jackpot game like this. We will launch jackpot game in the start of the show, and PeaceLove drop you the picture and starting coordinates on the show. So you have to be the active to participate. If no one will find it, I will come in the end of show and drop the coordinates and the clue.
So
Please,
starting,
can you repeat?
yes. So starting tomorrow, the jackpot round will launch at the beginning of the show, but just with the visual on screen, with the coordinates for the starting location and the image. People will need to respond to a post that Xenitron makes on Skullcoin. Throughout the show, they can solve the jackpot round. If nobody finds it by the end, then we will make a post with the coordinates and everything for more participation, and then have a 3 to 5 minute timeline to finish. Well,
Yeah,
this
and we'll play a few games, and we wanna your feedback. Like, yeah.
yes, we're going to try this the rest of the week and see how it goes, and you guys can give us some feedback as to whether you like this. This is to give the players that aren't on a white list some opportunity to play when we first get here, and a little bit more engagement on it. And then maybe we might find a jackpot winner during the game, so we don't end up. It just gives it just a little twist. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. It depends on the feedback of our community. Okay, let's go. The jackpot round. The last game is hard.
Right.
We give you like 4 minutes. The price is 30 stacks. And Michael, you have to find the dude.
Okay, let's look for him.
Okay, I will count down.
Mhm.
Everyone, get ready. Hunters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is launching right now.
I feel sorry for this guy. He's so eager, but he doesn't know how to break the ice with the ladies.
Yeah, Michael, find this guy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. Whoop.
Remember to like and repost the game round.
Oh, shit, look at this guy. Inglewood, always up to no good. Is that what Antifa looks like on a day off? Antifa's day off. They're just like all of us.
He's from
That's
Underworld,
a
just
regular day for Antifa.
my buddy.
What's going on with his shadow? Like it looks
I know, right?
very weird. Like where's his head?
Yeah, he looks like the robot from Adventure Time in the reflection.
That's
Also
interesting.
gives me try hard Peaky Blinder vibes.
Mm. Hey, look how hot it is, and he has the beanie. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Little details like that.
Well, it can be sunny and not hot, though.
That's true. Like,
Aren't you
the
from
Ar-
Canada?
like the Arctic. All right, so he's on the side of a street. He obviously does not know where the bus stop is. And there's nondescript trees. And you'll notice there's a little rope there. That will be our clue. See that? That's no. Okay. So it's the side of the road. and the road has been scuffed by cars trying to parallel park. That's parallel parking, right? For sure.
What's that?
The scuff on the side, that's parallel
Yeah, that's
parking.
tires. It looks like that's a curb. It looks like, so he's standing in the street a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
No, this is the hardest.
Excuse me.
So there's a dirt road here.
Yeah, first of all, it's not so close. Remember, this last game is so far from the starting point.
Ooh. This looks like a long road to nothing. This road here. So if we just go,
And this guy is exist.
The guy is there.
Guy is
the
there.
guy is there. And if he gets injured, call 977-1900. All right.
There's a lot of
Let's-
like dirt, like sandy scape.
yeah, where is this? Phoenix. Phoenix, the site of AI Film 3, coming soon.
What is it? The site of what?
AI Film 3. It's a showcase for AI art, film, and fashion.
Are you going to be there?
Yeah,
When is that?
it is coming up. I can AI Film 3, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Arizona, October 31st, November 1st. Yeah,
Nice.
coming soon.
So it's just 2 days.
It's a couple of days, yeah. I met PJ in Vegas, actually. There was another conference happening, and he was there exhibiting. They have a lot of cool stuff. Wow. They have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Look at this house. Something's definitely going on in this house. You don't have a roof like that by accident. Like,
Uh,
That's Berlin hideout.
right?
Yeah.
Look at this house.
It was originally a smaller house, and they built out, and they built out.
Damn. Is that a pool? What is that?
It looks like a pool. It looks like they got the whole block. here.
This whole
That's
block.
a lap pool. So it's like just for doing laps, like for doing
We could do like a whole real estate review of all these locations. Peace will tell you why you should buy and why you shouldn't.
I can help with that. Although I'm not licensed in that market, I can still do some consulting.
Well, a lot of these markets, they don't really have licenses so much.
In Phoenix, they definitely do.
Did they?
I'm
Yeah, probably.
guarantee you. The National Association of Realtors made damn sure of that a long time ago.
The sun is wreaking havoc on this road. Jeez. Oh, is that where we
Okay,
are?
let's give everyone like the clue. It's on the west, so you have to go into the west. It's on the left side.
All right. Left side. So it's somewhere over here, everyone. Somewhere over here. Now, I can't imagine that it's
You
past.
say it was to the west?
Yeah, it's on the left.
I'll catch you guys later. I gotta jump out.
Jeff.
Wow.
Thank you.
Shaf, great having you, man. Really excited about what you're building out at Oviato. And don't be a stranger. Happy to have you guys back anytime. You got stuff coming on, or you want to just come join the show and chat with us.
Yeah.
Happy to have you, man.
Yeah, thank you. See you guys.
Take it
Thank you.
easy.
Yeah.
Guys, give Oviato HQ a follow.
Big things like one.
All right, what is the are we
Oh, this is nice.
there's a timeline on this one, right? We almost
Okay, let's give like infinite time. Like you wanna test, like, and we'll get feedback also. Like we play this game until anyone will find. And
we can definitely do that if you want to do that.
yeah,
All right, so we're gonna stop covering the round, but you guys may continue looking. And then we'll leave this. So we want to leave this open until tomorrow.
Yeah, I believe we'll have winner today, like in like couple 10 minutes, like maybe.
Probably, yeah, probably have someone find it soon. But all right, so we're gonna leave the game round open. You guys may continue trying to find it. The first winner will win the jackpot.
And I have to go too because like it's too sunny, and I have to find this guy because I lost him too. I don't know where is him. I have no idea. Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Thank you so much, Xenitron. It was a great time having you here. As always a pleasure. And guys, make sure you tune in early for the 9:30 start of the game, because that's when we will launch the jackpot round tomorrow for tomorrow's game. Thank you, Xenitron. Great having you, and you enjoy the rest of your day in the underworld. And guys, I'm super excited. We have, by the way, he came in quietly and I didn't even properly introduce him. That was a little rude of me. Hello, Rubes. How are you today, man?
Hello, guys. GM. I didn't want to interrupt Michael's caption contest, which it definitely should be on Skullcoin, by the way. That would be really good. Post that out. Best captain wins in Skull. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we have Rubes and Reese and Melanie are here today to talk about the Leo art project, or what's that officially called?
I'll jump in first. I'll kind of frame it up, and then I'll hand it over to Mel and Reese for the details. So it's the Leo Art Collective, and I kind of started it late last year. We started it and kicked it off with Reese's art pass, if you remember, like the kind of prismatic pink Leo, very like Reese style, looks super cool. And that was free for holders to claim. It was an ordinal. So we launched that, and the idea was that it was, going to combine meme communities with art on stacks and try and like fuse two different, networks that wouldn't necessarily kind of overlap as much. And holders of the art pass, it was a free mint. And holders of that pass would then get access to future drops. So the next one we did was GPSCs. So GPSC made a cool Leo. He titled that one Leo from the Trenches. If you guys had seen that one, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
He's kind of like with the meme shades. People like that one. And you could mint that if you held onto Reese's like OG art pass. Since then, I kind of had like a few more artists lined up, but unfortunately my lack of time on hand kind of caught up with me, and it kind of got sidelined, and it kind of became just like a bit of an art historical collection until Mel expressed that she would be interested in doing it, and I thought, well, this is the perfect overlap. She's the perfect person to kind of take control of this, breathe some new life into it, and kind of take it on its own new adventure. So I'll pass it over to Mel, and she'll go further into what we're kind of planning to do and how we're going to execute on this.
Yeah, thanks, Rubes, and just thanks for trusting me with this. And what's been amazing is after I sort of expressed some interest in it, we kind of chatted about it, I think last year a little bit, and then or earlier this year, and then it kind of like, how things are in Twitterland. I mean, in thingy, it sort of takes time and then it speeds up. Anyway, so thank you very much for trusting me with this. I kind of like, so I don't even know where to start. I'm so excited. I've had I texted the guys and I was like, I've actually got butterflies in my stomach. And I said to my assistant, I'm actually nervous. I don't even know why. I've been doing this for so long. Okay, so we started this off, the Leo Art Collective. We are going to have every 2 months. So it's a 2-month cycle. So there will be sort of 6 a year, hopefully. We are going to do an open call for artists. Artists from anywhere can enter. There will be no theme, no limits on creativity. This is purely about the artists and the art without any restrictions, right? They will then be able to submit their art, literally like as easy as pie. Just nothing. Just submit their beautiful artwork and the title and their name kind of thing. Then we're going to allow the community at large to vote. So likes, retweets, comments, all of those things will be taken into account. And hopefully just really engage not only the Leo art community, because this isn't just for them, it's for everybody, who loves art. And once we have the community voting, which will be open for a couple of weeks, we will then move on. It will move into Discord. And that's when it will become something that the Leo community really can get involved with, and you can choose the ultimate winner. What I think makes this particularly interesting and very different to a traditional open call is that the artist is paid. So the winning artist will have their work minted as a Stacks NFT. So they will have that. They will get kind of marketing assistance. Kind of Reese and I will help them in getting, if they are not known to the Stacks community, help them become sort of a little bit more recognized within the Stacks community. And their art will be minted. They will be paid for that, for creating that artwork. So there will be money. It's not the mint pot. It doesn't matter if how many get minted, the artists still get paid. So this is from the Leo community from Leo saying, thank you very much for participating. And then there's a mint pot, obviously, because people are going to be minting these artworks. And that mint pot is going to go to one of the lucky minters. So there's a little bit of gamification. There's a lot of fun art. They are going to be limited. So it's not going to be kind of, unlimited editions or hundreds of them. They're going to be exactly like we would have fun art. These things are going to be very limited edition as well. So a high level collector's items. So yeah, I think that kind of covers it all. Reese and I are kind of going to be working together on the X account. Well, on the whole thing, actually. We're going to kind of work together and also building it out, because it's new. It's basically a document at the moment and a few conversations on X, right? So between the three of us. So we kind of going to be still building it out, which is exciting. And we're going to build it out with the community, with all the Leo community. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. Reese and I, we work together. There's obviously going to be Discord. There's the new Twitter. So please head over. You want to find out more, please head over to @Leo
Coin
Art. That's right, Leo Coin Art. And that is where you are going to be able to find out everything that you need to know. Put your notice on. The open call, the first open call is going to be coming. I think we're going to announce it on the 22nd of July. So put that date in your calendars right now. The other fun thing that we're adding, before I let sort of maybe Reese, if you want to join in here, is that every Wednesday at 7 p.m. ET, you're going to catch Reese and I, and hopefully Rubes.
7 p.m. ET?
No. Why do I keep
1
saying
p.m. ET.
1 p.m. ET? I don't know, man. Too many time zones in my head. 1 p.m. ET on a Wednesday. There we go. 1 p.m. ET on a Wednesday. You can catch us. We are going to be doing the brand new Leo Art Twitter Spaces as well. So come find out whether you're an artist, whether you're a collector. This is going to be a lot of fun for you. So please come and join Reese and I and Rubes Wednesday nights. How's that?
So Wednesday at 1 p.m. and it's at Leo. It's at Leo.
Leo Coin Art.
Leo Coin Art, all one word, no spaces, no hyphens, no nothing.
No. So we've got, the main account is Leo Coin Stacks. And then this is Leo Coin Art. But it's not a separate Discord. It's in the main Leo. It's not in the main Leo Discord. It's not a channel in the Discord.
It is. It's just an extra channel that you'll find there.
In the Leo chat, in the Leo Discord channel.
Yeah.
It's under that. It's not its own separate Discord channel.
No.
All right, cool. Very cool. I love it. Obviously, I love what you guys are doing great stuff with art on Stacks. Rubes has been doing a tremendous amount of stuff for Stacks all over the place, including being one of the OG sponsors for Find2Earn on our show. Love what you guys are doing here. And we do need to celebrate and lift up the artists that are contributing in this space more. So this is a great. I love it. I love the project. I love the idea. So super happy to see this rolling out, and looking forward to more.
Yeah, and I think, one of the things why I'm particularly interested in this is I think that we need to give, when you come into an ecosystem, we need to have culture. And I think there's nothing better than meme coin culture, right? These incredible communities grow up around these things. But I think this is kind of the next step into that. This is saying like, we're going to come in, we're going to support the community, we're going to support the token. And now we're going to take that, we're going to build something onto that. And I think, communities like Stacks, the broader ecosystem, we really do need to start adding things like this into our ecosystem so that we're not just a vault or we're not just a DeFi because of course we love DeFi, that's what this is all about. But we need to also start introducing things when you come and you make a bit of bucks. You're going to buy some art. It's going to be awesome for your collection. And you're making an investment because let me tell you, you're going to be supporting artists that are going to grow and grow and grow as Stacks grows, as Leo grows, and you getting in early with investment art.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and it like Jack often says too, one of the things that's going to help us stick out is the culture. And the culture comes from art. So that's, you guys are helping to build and expand the culture as well. And on top of, gaming and art and these kind of experiences are what's going to help us onboard users and keep them here. It's going to make it stickier for when people come here, that they have fun and engaging experiences when they get here. So, and art is a big part of that, in my opinion, as well.
Yeah, and you want to, you kind of want the ecosystem is going to grow beyond people that might just be kind of wanting to be. They might want to come and they might want to invest in DeFi, but they also might not just be like super wanting. Oh, thanks, Binta. So yeah, I just think it's so important. And I just can't say enough to Rubes for starting this last year and for having such an incredible interest in art, for wanting to support artists. And to me, it's like such a hats off to him and to what he's building with Leo, because it's not, he's really here for it and for a lot more than just bags, And
I think for me, it was an obvious choice to kind of let Mel spearhead this. You can see from like the passion she's talking about it. She kind of fully gets this whole world. Obviously, having Reese on board as well is just like the cherry on top as well. Obviously, making the original art pass. Everyone loves Reese. Everyone loves Mel. I think it's the perfect way to kind of push this forward and blend together the art community and also the meme coin side of things. Because as you mentioned, it's actually anything. There won't be any kind of like, it has to be this or it has to be that. Open call is truly open call. Let's see what's going on here. Put your work out and put it to the public and see what they like.
And that's the thing, potentially going forward. I mean, it's obviously the market kind of is built right now, or the marketplaces are structured right now for how can I say, still art. So, but I think as we move forward, the lovely thing about this is it can also expand. We might at some point be like, let's do short films, or we can have such fun with this going forward, because I think also this is, as much as it's fine art, it's also about having fun, and I think these two together bring that, they just kind of scream that, it's like, so I think we also, this isn't like I said, it is serious art, but there's also some fun attached to it,
I have a few communities that might want to participate. I mentioned that there's going to be AI Film 3 in Arizona, which is fashion, art, film, AI, you name it. but they're also closely associated with a community called Pixel Nation.
Yes, I know long shots.
Long
I know
shot,
long
right?
shot.
Okay, so you
Long
like
shot's
I met
actually
Long Shot in
dark web
Vegas,
as well.
right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was there. I actually made my first submission to the competition. I put it in the private chat. I've been playing with Google VO. It's fun. But yeah,
What is it? Google what?
Google VO. Have you seen it?
No, what is it?
No? You guys know about Google VO? Please tell me.
No, is it a new thing?
Oh man. So here, I'll share my screen for a sec. So I just created something with
Is
Google
this what
VO.
is this what Hana's been making his awesome videos in?
You got it. You
Yeah.
understand now, right?
Well,
Tell them
it's
about Google VO.
Crazy, man.
It's crazy, right?
I haven't played with it. I only know Hana's been making some amazing stuff, and I saw what you just posted. And I'm like,
So this is the
just
original. Yeah. I was like, hey, I want to play. So this is Rube's PFP, and this is what it became.
That's so cool.
Right?
How cool is that?
You made that while we were talking about
While we were
this.
talking, right? This is Google VO. How cool is
Crazy.
that?
Well,
What?
there you have it.
There you go.
The
You can
first
all be
submission.
an artist.
There you go.
If Michael can be an
First
artist,
open
you
door.
can be an artist.
And you could just take like one frame. You know, the reaching, like the Michelangelo.
Love it.
you go.
Absolutely love it.
Will you share the Google? I mean, the Google now.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
Leo art thing as well. So Leo Coin art.
Okay,
Our
I'll
first
take. Yep.
spaces is going to be our first spaces is going to be on Tuesday. So please head on over there and press save to calendar. Wednesday at 1 p.m. ET, which is 7 p.m. my time.
So Good Kitty, this is really the culmination of everything you've wanted as a single Hadouken project, huh? For a while. I can
Yeah.
see it. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
As a
Yeah, man,
what?
it just combines all. What is a Hadouken?
That's it. Yeah, I don't understand that word either.
Rubes, Reese, help me out.
I'll let Reese jump in there.
Yeah.
Rude.
No,
No. It's completely polite unless you're the opponent. It's kind of like a way for you to manifest all of your skills into one fine tip, like tuning a welding torch.
Well,
I
there
still
you
don't
have
understand what the hell you're talking about.
Because Good Kitty's been talking about applied art on stacks for a long time.
Forever, right? I get
Right?
all that.
And
Yeah.
this is applied art, bringing together a community, and with like Longshot and AI Film 3 with PJ Pixel Nation, there's a huge audience. And we just had a discussion before about Passkey and making it easy to not only program money, but onboard people. So there's a lot of things that are culminating at the same time, which is going to really boost this.
Sure. Awesome.
I think, I mean, it goes back to, if you think about it, which you've just reminded me now, Michael, when I first joined Stacks, which was in 2021, that year I started the Bitcoin Art Collective, which was basically just a Discord and a Twitter account. But to now be in a situation where it is the Leo Art Collective, where it's bringing everything that we're all trying to build to like into one thing, you know. So it really is. And when I first came in here, all I knew was fine art. You know, when I came to blockchain, I didn't know anything else. Well, I mean, I knew a lot, obviously, but I mean about DeFi. And you know, I've spent a lot of time learning about it, playing around with it, and yeah, so it's so cool.
You ever-
so cool.
You ever hear about the stone soup? That story?
Yeah. Needs more onions.
No?
This would be so much better.
So, very briefly, because it sounds like it describes what's happening here. A man is starving and begs for food. Nobody gives him food. Man goes to another village, begs for food. Nobody gives him food. He finally, with his last strength, goes to a third village. But instead of begging for food, he finds a pot, fills it with water, builds a fire underneath the pot, starts boiling, and puts a stone in it. And people walking by ask him, what are you making? And he goes, I'm making a stone soup. I go, oh, can we have some? And he goes, sure, just add an ingredient. He fed himself and the entire village. So what I see here is an opportunity to create a stone soup, right? With Leo as with the brand out there on stacks with a brand out there, but now also operationalizing the community such that Leo was saying, here are the ingredients that I've set before us. Does anyone want to be a master chef? I can see it.
Yeah. And I just hope this inspires other communities, because if we can, some things just start like that. I think the Bitcoin Art Collective, I didn't know enough people on, in this community. It's taken me, and, Zero and I often talk about it. You kind of need to build up your reputation. And I think aligning, which has taken myself, it's taken Reese, it's taken all of us a time to build up a relationship in this new world that we're building, right? But I think what this allows is that it allows you to, like a gateway as an artist, specifically if you're an artist and you're like, hey, okay, I want to put my digital art out there. This gives you a community to join, so this is not only giving the token collectors a community to join, this is artists coming along and going, hey, I'm interested in digital art. Where do I go? Now they can go to the Leo coin art. That's the creative side, the people who want to collect stuff. They can go to the Leo coin stacks. So this is now bringing also two different kinds of people together, So yeah, I think it's very exciting for all those reasons, It's very exciting to me, as you can see.
Yeah, very awesome. So every Wednesday at 1 p.m., starting this Wednesday, Space on X to talk, and you're going to be featuring. So is it going to be featured artists, or is it just kind of be this constant barrage of contests, or a no? Like how's it going to go?
Okay, so the spaces, I think they're going to initially, obviously, we're just going to be talking about what's going on. But the nice thing the way this project has been built is it keeps kind of, moving along. So we'll kind of start building up towards the open call, just educating people about the project over the next 3 or so weeks, so that people can, just understand what it is that we're doing and get artists and collectors to kind of join the X account. And then we'll obviously announce the open call on one of the spaces, and then we'll kind of start, and then ultimately the winning artist, or probably maybe the top 10, we'll see how we go, will probably come, so maybe the top 10 will come on one of the spaces. People can come, can meet them, because what we definitely don't want is a case of like all these artists come in and then we just feature one artist and everybody else can take their art and go, because that's also not right. That's not community. So
and you're not going to make it. You're going to have better content if you feature all of them.
Yeah, but it's not just about content.
Many of them.
Yeah, it's about these people. I'm very, I'm not just about content. I'm very much, and you can see even the way I do Bitcoin and beyond. You'd swear it wasn't even about Bitcoin half the time, because I'm interested in the people, and the same with this program. Yes, we're going to generate content for our environment, but or for our ecosystem, but this is about people. This is about artists who are out there who want to make a living. And that is, to me, why I came here to blockchain, and it's why I'm going to stay here at blockchain. Yes, this is about changing what society has done. Now I'm going to get on a podium and you can smack me off it in a minute. But that's why I came here in the beginning, was to say, listen, we all consume art day in and day out. That's what we do. Everything around us. Books, movies, music, and we don't pay anything for it. That's disrespectful to me. So part of this is about saying these are human beings, and these people are bearing their soul to you with their art every time they share it. So I really want to kind of engage who those people are and encourage them to come and speak on the spaces, encourage their stories on, and that's what this Twitter account, I'm hoping as I build it out with Reese, isn't just going to be you like getting a picture posted every second day. I want to tell these people stories. I want you to get to know them. You know, that's how we grow this community properly. We know that by knowing each other. This took me 4 years to get to know you guys properly and to be able to sit here comfortably and just say whatever I want to say. By giving these people
A couple of months, really.
huh?
You said it really was just a couple months.
No, but I mean the time before that. You know? I mean, look, this did not take me very long. I was like a little hello, how are you? But
Well,
yeah,
take
so
you long at all to
off the
find
podium.
on here.
That's it. This is what this is about. You're gonna hear you know join the X account, the Leo Art X account, because yeah, you're gonna meet people. Might even meet your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Who knows?
That should be our
Or
tagline.
both.
You could find love at the Leo coin art.
Is there a hold on? Is there a strategic partnership with Mark's Data Inc?
I was going to say there's some synergy there, definitely.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, wow. Dataing, where you can find your favorite cat.
There we go. You see, this is what happens when you've got art in the room.
GPSC, this is your land. What do you see here?
What's up? Yeah, I think it's dope. I saw that earlier this morning that you know this is the right direction. Now we want to include any artist that needs to get a little bit of visibility. I think that Leo is a massive community project. It has a lot of pull in this ecosystem. So I think that this is a great way to shine light on artists that deserve the attention. And doing collabing with Rubes was amazing. And now I'm part in this amazing collection, ordinals collection. That's going to have a lot of different, the networking aspect to it is huge, right? Me and Reese know each other already, and we put out our pieces for this collection. But think of who else will meet just through this Leo art collection. I think it's going to be fun.
Yours and Reese's pieces are going to be Reese's artworks are going to be the only ordinals. So actually I spoke to the guys today at Gamma. So Leo from the Trenches was actually merged into the Leo art collection. So your two is like almost like the genesis pieces of this like new foundation. So the rest are going to be on Stack. So yeah, this is pretty cool. That it's going to be in the main ordinals collection. So you two, and then all the new stuff in the Stacks collection.
That's badass.
Yeah, I also want to just reiterate what GP was really getting at, though, is the networking effect this can have for the arts community on Stacks is actually a huge value add too. Oh, looks like we lost Michael.
Bye, Michael.
Hi, Mike.
Yeah, but I love the idea. I love the project. Rubes, thank you, man, for supporting so much that you do in this ecosystem, by the way, because this is an important step towards, like I said, establishing the culture, building out a network, supporting the people that are going to create the fun and engaging experiences that are going to expand the ecosystem beyond just DeFi. And we are already expanded past that to a degree, but this will make it more real. The more we can get a strong, robust art community that's engaged. Was there something else am I missing a word, Mel? Was there a word?
Sorry, but I just had this thought. What about, I don't know which way around to put it, but you gave me the idea, Peace, as you were talking. One small step for DeFi, one giant step for art.
Giant leap.
Giant leap
Giant
for
leap.
art kind.
For art kind.
I like it.
Yeah, I think everything kind of came together at the right time. I think obviously over the past kind of 18 months, building up Leo to be it's like undoubtedly the most active community in Stacks, like provably by like data as well. But I think we're in the position now that we can highlight a lot of this stuff and actually really provide a big platform for artists. And then likewise, as a benefit to Leo holders, they also get access to all this kind of new stuff. So it is like a very like 50-50 relationship. I didn't want this just being like, oh, we're going to extract from artists and create this for us. Like that's not the case. We want to really help them show works to us, and also Leo community get access to some really cool stuff. Along with also like the gamified element of, if you do mint, you've got a chance at winning the pot as well, which is quite a cool little extra. But yeah, I'm very excited to get it going. I think it's going to be a big success. I can kind of feel it already. I think the X account is already 160 followers already in just a couple of hours, which is pretty cool. So things are kind of heating up over there already. We're actually giving away one of Reese's OG passes on the main Leo page for people that follow the new page as well. So there's a chance for someone to win a cool art. Going to be doing one of GPSC's pieces probably next week or the week after. Really try and boost that following up as well.
I love it.
Where can people follow?
It's Leo
Coin Art.
At Leo Coin Art on X.
Yeah. And I think another thing I just want to add up for the Leo community is when we talk to marketplaces, because we haven't kind of yet decided on sort of the minting platform. The goal is to mint in Leo. So I think that's a fun aspect of it as well. We kind of want to add that in.
I actually forgot to tell you guys, actually, I had a little bit of progress with that yesterday. I was speaking to the guys at Gamma. I was speaking to Eli Herf, and they've kind of like logged that as a request that we can mint in Leo, but also buy secondary items in Leo on Gamma. So it'll be like you can buy Leo Cats NFTs. But they've said they've logged it, and I think that will happen. Whether it's in the first drop,
get your Leo.
Let's Leo, everybody.
And obviously, if you buy it now and it's like it goes up in price, maybe in a couple of months' time, then obviously you're kind of getting it at a discounted rate as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all looking good. Lots of things going on there. I think it's $250 we're giving to the winning artist. And then I think the mint is going to be like $15-20 for 15 or 20 editions, which will go to like one lucky minter as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's very, very exciting times. A few more things on the like Leo front side of things. We launched our Stacks Leo Bitflow pool. I know Bitflow obviously do a sponsorship with DeOrganized, good friends at Bitflow, which has actually surpassed our Alex pool in TVL in just like 3 days. So we've got $120,000 added in 3 days to the Leo pool.
I'm one of those people.
There you go. Earning yield. I think it's like 55% APY at the moment.
Yeah, it's a huge yield. It's a big yield right now on it.
We're going to be increasing that. So this is like a 14-day promo. They're doing 0% trading fees at Bitflow, which is really cool as well. They're doing like a special offer for us. And yeah, we're going to be launching like a longer campaign after that, probably a multi-month heavy rewards. We really want to incentivize liquidity and get that pool up to 200-300K or even more. Why not?
Yeah, the Bitflow boys are really, really interested in getting more of the meme coins into their pools so that they can strengthen their trading on their platform. And so it's a huge opportunity. If you're holding some Leo and you aren't taking advantage, you should definitely at least look into it, because you get some real juicy
because I think they're giving away $200 a day as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
for a while.
I think it's just over $200 that we're doing at the moment every day. So it's 1 million Leo, which is like $220 today for the next 14 days, along with their 0% trading fees. So people are earning some real nice yield, and obviously that's why the pool's gone up to 120K in like 3 days. But yeah, after that, it's probably going to increase again. We're going to do like a multi-month campaign with Bitflow. Last summer, we did it with Velar. We did 100 million Leo, which is like $90,000 rewards at the time. So stay tuned. Follow Bitflow, follow Leo, and yeah, we're going to really look to ham that up for a DeFi summer.
Let's go. Let's go. Anything else? Come on. It's Come On's Con, right?
Kom ons gaan.
Come On's Con.
K-O-M, kom.
Come
O-N-S, ons. And then
Gaan.
the
Han.
Gaan, that's the hard part. The G-A-A-N has to be Gaan.
Come On's Con. Is that
I love
good?
it so much. I love it so much. Yeah.
Reese, am I doing it right or am I doing it wrong? Reese
Yeah, it's beautiful.
He's
It's
not
beautiful.
sure.
It's like when I speak in my southern accent.
Oh, all right.
So,
So it's
yeah.
damn sexy then.
Oh, it's so sexy, man.
All right. All right.
I love it. Well, thanks for that. I'll be talking in my southern accent more often.
I've been trying now. I keep asking you every day. No, I love it. I love it. I love it. I think that this is great stuff. Obviously, Leo is killing it everywhere. Bitflow too. And well, I think this is great stuff you guys are working on. I'm super excited to see you guys working together on it because I think you guys are a good force here. We have a great artist community here, and so it seems like Reese picked the right people. So Rubes picked the right people. So,
It's secretly Reese's
Take it forward.
plan. Sorry, Rubes.
I'm just saying it's definitely the right people to, really push this forward and give it the, the extra attention that I was kind of lacking in time. But I'm looking forward to getting it going.
You've been slacking, man.
I know it's terrible. I'm going to start having more days off, I think.
Bro, there's just so much going on in this space. It's impossible to keep up. But I mean, and everything just comes together where it will. You just got to keep chipping away. Like a wise man once told me, and I share that out to other people. You just keep chipping away. Sooner or later, that rock will crack open, and then you got it onto the next rock, right? So,
And then you make rock soup.
and you make stone soup. That's right.
Yeah.
Right. That Blockface's metaphors live on after he leaves. So this is anything else you guys need to touch on? Did we cover the whole thing for right now? It's starting Wednesday at 1 p.m. It's Leo Coin Art on X. There's also a channel in the Leo Discord where people can go. If they're not in the Leo Discord, they should jump into the Discord and make sure that they have notifications on because they can find out about all the stuff that's coming out of Leo, including what's coming on the Leo Arts Collective.
I think that pretty much covers it. Trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, there is like 100 different things that's going on with Leo at the moment. We still have our Zero Authority DAO bounties up for the next 3 or 4 days, I think it is. I think it's like 1.5 million Leo up for grabs. There's like another $300 up for grabs. We've been consistently doing the bounties on Zero Auth DAO since they launched their V2. I think we've probably given out over 5 or 6 million Leo now. So we're kind of on like our 4th or 5th kind of round of those bounties, but there are some really good opportunities. There's a cool one this week, which I will be looking forward to, which is actually buying Leo in the wild. People videoing buying Leo and kind of posting about, it could be on the beach, it could be going out for a walk, could be jumping on the bus and buying it. And there's been some cool bounty entries for that. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the final submissions for that.
Very nice. Awesome stuff. Thank you guys for taking the opportunity to come on to DeOrganized to talk about this. We love being able to share this information with our audience, maybe get a little bit of a early access to some of this information, although it is out there on X now.
Yeah, but this is the first time we've spoken about it. That's why I was so nervous. I was like, I don't even know which words to use to come out of my mouth. It was the first time I literally have had literally verbalized the words.
Because the show for that. This is the space for that.
I've had lots of breaking news.
Breaking news, and we never know what we're going to talk about until we come on. It's just
this is why I try, when I do try and come on, I always try and have there is like a good reason to come on, and there is some alpha to share with you guys, definitely.
There's always a good reason. You can come on every day, man. We'll find something to talk about. But I appreciate what you're saying. It's not always because we do this every day. It's just how it goes. So we know we'll come up with something to talk about. But this is a great topic to talk about. We've actually had a lot of stuff today between Oviato, some new stuff on Find2Earn. Now this awesome art Leo art collective project. I really dig it. GP, anything going on in the Discords today?
Yeah. I mean, we've got new weekly challenges dropping in just a bit. Of course, tomorrow and Wednesday we have our weekly screen shares in the Zest and Stacking Down Discords. So just working on getting some new content challenges out there. We've got a new participant in the Zest meme coin sprint. Big shout out to the Peggy token. Follow that at Dog Coin now. It's they got a new @ It's not Dog Pool Coin anymore. It's Dog Coin. So really,
They don't
really
have the
cool
same
stuff.
handle. They got a new handle.
Got a new handle. Got a rebranded image. All that good stuff. So really cool to see more communities taking part in the Zest meme coin sprint. Trying to shine a light on debased communities within this ecosystem. In front of a pretty big audience there in the Zest Discord. So I think it's been pretty cool to see that. And just a lot of cool activities. So go join the Zest and Stacking Down Discords and check out the activity schedule for the month of July.
Right on. Melly, you got a new article dropping today?
I do indeed. Oh my goodness me! It's article 2 in the AI series. I'm doing a 3 series in sort of AI and consciousness and how our consciousness can live outside our bodies. So I spoke about in the first article about that near-death experience I had and how I experienced the separation of mind, brain, mind, and consciousness, and where this kind of all started, in my thinking and understanding of that, and now kind of the next level of with AI kind of, and us being able to become like immortal in the sense of our consciousness living outside ourselves and the protection against that and protection against algorithms. So in this one, that's what I'm talking about. And then in the third one, it's going to be the fact that I don't believe in space and time. So I've got some whack theories, people. I'm putting them out there in my articles. And then on a serious note, that is very serious, my articles. But on another note, Bitcoin and Beyond this week, I have got Alex Miller coming on.
Nice. I was going to ask you who's coming on. Nice. Alex Miller on Thursday at noon on right here on DeOrganized Media with Bitcoin and Beyond.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lots going on, man.
Lots going on. Also, guys, STX Tools, by the way, is the place to go to check out all of the information about all of the meme tokens or any other tokens on Stacks, also created by this guy right here. Rubes. Really good. Anything new coming with STX Tools, or you can't share that?
Yeah, this is the one I kind of hinted at a little while ago about the biggest upgrade we've ever done. Today is the first time that I will actually be physically testing the site fully, as if I was a user. So we've been like kind of badgering away with that, working on all like the new UI and stuff. It is honestly absolutely huge difference. It's like, if you think it's good now, it's a world apart. It really, really is.
Oh, all right. Looking forward to that.
Testing it properly for the first time as if I was a user today, this afternoon. So yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Could be weeks away, but tentatively maybe like a month, 6 weeks. We'll see.
All right. Awesome stuff, guys. It's just about 11 a.m. We pushed way past the time, and I could talk to you all forever, but I actually have some other stuff I have to do today. So I'm going to wrap it up, but amazing stuff. I love what's going on with the Leo Art Collective and all the stuff that you guys are doing there. And obviously everything else you guys are all building on. We have a tremendous community. I'm super blessed to be a part of it. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. I am Peace Love Music. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on BitcoinLive, Decentralized broadcasting every Monday through Friday, bringing you all the news we can about all of the stuff going on in our amazing Bitcoin and broader crypto ecosystem, including a focus on the amazing Stacks leading layer 2 on Bitcoin ecosystem. You all have a blessed rest of your day. Peace out. Sorry.